The invitational close is where you simply invite the prospect to make a buying decision. My favorite invitational close is, why don't you give it a try? Why don't you give it a try? Very simple close, especially for anything that the person is buying. When you say, why don't you give it a try, you're saying, or you're suggesting that making the purchase decision is not a permanent thing. It's sort of something that you can try. Like saying, why don't you give the car a try? You know, why don't you give a Mercedes a try? If you don't like it after a couple of years, you know, you can go to another car. Why don't you give it a try is a very subtle way of saying it. Or another one is, why don't you take it? One real estate salesman found that his sales went up 40% each time he walked out of a house with a couple and turned to them and said, do you like the house? And they say, well, yeah, why don't you take it?